Man, it's crazy, beloved, when you prophesy something and you see it come to pass, right? And you know it's gonna come to pass, but it's just like when you see it, when you actually see it, man, man, something crazy, right? It also helps you realize the power that's in your mouth. So you become a little bit more lenient with people, right? Because you know the things that you say are going to happen, right? So back in, I think it was December of last year, might have been before that, right? I don't know if y'all know who Nature Boy is, right? He was this cult leader or whatever, and he was a major um, malignant, malignant and a covert narcissist, right? As like at the same time, but first covert, and then once it progressed, right, became a malignant narcissist, right? So he was abusing people over there. He was making them. Oh my God, I don't even want to mention it on here, right? But it, if you know, you know. Okay, he was doing some very vulgar things to these young people that were very impressionable and naive, right? And I watched it for a long time, advance, and it just made me mad, right? Because I know how impressionable people can be, how people have addictive personalities, how people are looking for a direction to go in, right? They're looking for the answers, right? And for this person, this I don't even want to call him a man. This coward, okay, to do what he did and to be so pompous and arrogant about it, like he couldn't be touched. See that confirmation? You hear that? I saw 211 on the timer. And then he declared himself to be God. That's when I stepped in. 222 on my timer, okay? I was led to send him. As a matter of fact, I think I sent him a warning in writing, and then I made a video, right? I think this was the time I made a video about TD Jakes too, uh, sending him a warning, okay? And I had prophesied, right, that if he didn't like denounce what he was doing, if he didn't stop what he was doing, abusing them young people and abusing those young women over there and making them do incomparable, horrible things, beloved, disgusting things. That if he didn't stop, that if he didn't denounce what he was doing, right, stealing money, stealing their money, like people left there. One girl left there and killed her mother, right? The demons she left with caused her to do that. Okay, 333 on my timer. Thank you, Holy Spirit. And I wrote the warning first. Okay, I sent it directly to him. 345 on my timer. And then I made a video because I waited for a while and then I made a video because it kind of amped up after that. I'm like, okay, all right, Lord, what you want me to do? Make a video. I made a video, right? And I prophesied. And I said that if you, I don't know what I said word for word. You have to watch the video. It's in there. But I'm like, if you don't stop, you're going to prison and you're not going to get out. Not until God says, anyway. He didn't stop. A little bit after that, he went to prison. Well, jail. I don't know if he's in prison now or not, or just jail. Might be in jail because it hasn't been a year yet. Usually, if you go to jail and you got to be there, like the max, they'll keep you there as a year. Like if it's over a year, they'll send you to prison, right? And really, honestly, that's where you want to be, in prison, not jail for that amount of time. At least you have more freedom in prison, right? But for those who know, you know, right? And so he got arrested, right? The thing that sparked me to come up here and record this right now, right? I wasn't going to do it, but I was pushed, had a pulling to do it, right? Because I got a notification that popped up on my phone. There's another channel called the T. Shout out to the T. There's another channel called the T, right? And the notification popped up on my phone, and it was about Nature Boy, right? About how he had another court date and got denied for the fourth time, right? And he has another court date coming up, what, January 20th, I believe, 2024, right? That one will be denied as well, right? Because he hasn't changed. 555 on my timer. He hasn't changed. If anything, he's gotten worse. Clout chasing in jail. And I'm sure he's doing the same thing he was doing outside on the inside. I heard that beep. I know you heard that beep. You don't declare yourself to be God. That's just what you don't do. You don't. And then arrogant with it as well. That has to be from Satan. It has to be. It has to be. Because who declares themselves as God? Without fear, confidently. God is not mocked. He will never be mocked. I know y'all heard that. 7-Eleven on my timer. It was something else. What else? Thank you, Holy Spirit. The secret societies, these Illuminatis and Freemasons and Eastern Stars and whatever other organization or groups there are, they're being dismantled. All of them. God starting from the bottom and going to the top. Like the Black Plague. So while the higher ups are trying to cut off their involvement with the ones on the lower tier that they employed, that's not going to save them. There is no safety for them. There is no peace. There is no rest for the wicked. Reminds me of that part in the Bible where it says people will be saying peace, peace, and there is no peace. There's no peace. No. For us, yes. But there's no peace for the wicked. There's no rest for the wicked. Oh, they're exhausted. Oh, they're exhausted. Being drug up and down by the angels of the Most High. Angels of the Most High are tearing people apart. Beloved, your spiritual team, beloved, got people shaking. Beloved, people's houses are your your Passover ancestors, beloved, they're pissed off, beloved, for the stuff that your family members have been doing, and they are terrorizing them, terrorizing, not giving them any rest, making their burdens heavier, making everything come to just a crashing in. And I told you all of the stuff that people threw at you, beloved, they couldn't take not even a hair, not even a hair of what they threw at you. They can't take it. They don't have the mental fortitude. They don't have the spiritual strength, nor the physical strength. They don't have it. And they didn't care. They just wanted that bag. They just wanted that clout, that fake illusion of power. It ain't power. Power only comes from God. True power comes from God, as He has been showing people. 11:11 on the timer. Holy Spirit just showed me this is what people are doing right now, okay? From the bottom to the top. Holy Spirit just showed me a kitchen, right? And walked and somebody walks in the kitchen, turns the light on, and there's cockroaches everywhere and they're scattering. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. Scattering like cockroaches. What did God say when he cursed the snake? When he cursed the snake, well, Satan was in the snake, but when he cursed the snake in the garden, right? He said you will be condemned to crawl on your belly in the, what did he say? You shall be condemned to crawl on your belly in the dirt or something like that, right? Y'all know what part I'm talking about. 12:22 time, right? And I just be thinking like, why would God say that? And then it came to my mind that snakes must have been different in the beginning. Snakes must have had legs in the beginning. Come to find out, if you look at a snake, right? They have these places on them, right? There's where legs should be. Mm-hmm. They have spots on them where legs should be. You can tell that legs should be there. Same thing with them. Thank you for the confirmations over and over. Same thing for them. They're condemned to crawl, to slither around on their bellies in the dirt. Why? Because they're low vibrational. 13:33 on my timer. That's how low they are. Low. As low as they can go. Well, that's not as low as they can go, but they'll figure that out. It goes lower, it goes deeper. Quite a few levels down there, if you know what I mean. Uh, but yeah, once you start to see your words come to pass, beloved, it'll give you a little bit more pullback, a little bit more patience with people because you'll see the power that comes out of your mouth, right? It'll kind of it'll kind of shake you a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of shooketh. I was kind of shooketh. I was like, what? Dang, happened just like I said it. That's nuts. But that's the game. That's the game. But anyway, 14:44 on the timer. I love y'all, beloved. All right, y'all know I do. Y'all know I do. Just an amazing time to be alive, ain't it? for a time such as this. Love y'all. Later. Peace.